The XRPL has never failed us, guys. This has the ability to move trillions worth of value. And as we move closer to a digital economy, fully digitized and decentralized, we see that Ripple is the enterprise that is perfectly positioned to invest in the technology like the XRPL that has the ability to be a giant in the space, and no one can compete with this powerhouse. Yes, everything will be utilizing XRP. So as an investor, I'm extremely excited, especially as we just recently heard the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, talking about this market that we are in right now doubling by the time this year is done. Guys, if you like talking about XRP, XLM, digital assets, and more, you know what to do. Go ahead and drop an X in the comment section below. Smash that like button so we know, and share the content far and wide, as we got some big news here today, and I don't think anyone out there is really covering it, at least not in detail like it deserves to be. And I did some deep diving, and I want to share it all with you guys. Tranglo expands instant cross-border payments in over 30 e-wallets. Now, Tranglo, I think many of you have probably heard of this corporation, which Ripple actually owns 40% of. Massive company. And I did some digging, and they are currently partnered with over 800 banks, 46 million completed transactions worth nearly 12 billion in value, and they are just getting started, as Ripple just acquired 40% of this company stake in Tranglo in 2021, so just a few years ago. And Tranglo Ripple Payments XRP user powers Do It Now, which connects to, check this out, Kuwait Finance House, using XRP transfers and oil trade between Kuwait, Malaysia, using QR codes. Guys, this is the future. Swift is not. No dollars, no bricks. And here's a direct quote. We have successfully unified local and regional support infrastructure using XRP. This is the CEO of Tranglo speaking. And bridging that currency, right, XRP, they are introducing Ripple's solution and helping to bring accessible and equitable financial services to the masses. Now, when we take a look, all Brazil banks connected to Tranglo into the Ripple Payments network. If we take a look at just Brazil, and we know we are heavily embedded with corridors all over Southeast Asia, we take a look at just Brazil, we're looking at over 30 banks, guys. Again, as Ripple CEO says, this year he predicts the crypto market to double in size to 5 trillion by the end of 2024. Now, what happens, guys, when you have supply diminishing and demand pushing ahead? Or as Brad Garlinghouse said, you're seeing the driving demand, and at the same time, demand is increasing, supply is decreasing. He says that doesn't take an economics major to tell you what happens when supply contracts and demand expands. Now, so what we have here is just one corporation that Ripple is heavily invested in, owner of really 40% stake in, which is connected to banks all over the world. Global powerhouse is what Ripple is. And yes, they are going after other niches as we see them move into the stablecoin market. But what we have now, and what we need to not forget, is what they are doing and still solving for remittances and cross-border payments, guys. In the back scenes, that is what cryptocurrency has always been the number one focus in solving, is currency issues, right? As we hear Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson talking right here, I want to remind you of this.
Over 100 banks working with Ripple today around the world. I think the vast majority of banks, like 99.9% of banks, actually are paying other banks, the kind of the global money center banks like JP Morgan or Citibank, to make those settlements. So a lot of the banks are very excited about democratizing how these global payments flow.
There's a belief that, you could transform the global payment system over time. Although then the alternative argument is you need a centralized, you can't have it decentralized, that it actually benefits from efficiencies. I would assume you come down in the latter.
Yeah, for sure. I think anytime you can do something without that central counterparty, you're going to reduce friction, which is measured by time, cost, speed. So by removing that central counterparty and going direct from point to point, you can skip going from the Bank of David to the Bank of Morgan to the Bank of Mike. You just go directly to the Bank of Mike.
So the way we think about it is XRP Ledger is really this open source, open ledger platform that you can build a lot of different verticals on top of. And when we talk about the internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It just so happens cross-border payments with institutions is the niche that we're focused on right now. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days.
So yes, let us not forget about cross-border payments, because it just happens to be a $10 trillion market. Actually, much more, as that was a quote that was put out back in the day. But yes, we are seeing what they are right now. This is not a cross-border payments machine. This is an all internet of value machine. And XRP is the engine which is running everything which we know is the internet of value. Guys, I'm extremely excited for XRP going forward as we see this market just getting days away from a Bitcoin halving. We know demand is going to come in a big way this year. I don't think anyone can deny that. I've got my bags packed, but I am not afraid to buy more XRP right now, because when we start blasting past, and we've heard our analysts out there calling for a move into the $1 mark once we get the stable coin to come out, and then move into the 2, 3, 5 as we blast past all-time highs and get into price discovery. It's going to get extremely interesting this year, guys. The wait is essentially over. We need to get the SEC out of our way, and we are going to be moving into greener pastures. I am so incredibly excited, guys. I'll leave my Telegram in the comment section below pinned, as well as my second channel if you'd like to join us over there. That's all I got for you for now. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.